Well, hello everybody out there, and welcome to tonight's After Dark Beers. This is episode number 34. We got some different girls in the house tonight, shaking it a little differently. And we got John and Nelly.
Yes.
Hi.
We also have miscellaneous brew reviews. Beer Man,
Hey.
Alex the Beer Master,
What is up,
and
everybody?
myself, Bumpy Road. Say hello to the chat real quick. It was Caboclo Carlos. Cheers to you for still here.
Hey, deep
Cheers to
diver.
Beer Man. Oh yeah, deep diver.
Yeah.
And Mary in the Butch.
Hey,
Welcome,
Mary.
welcome. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this show rolling. Hey, Dio, do you have a dark beer? Come on in.
He said he was joining. Yeah, you better get on here, Drunken One.
Better get on here quick because we're going to start rolling. First up is John and Nelly.
All right. Well, I have got a beer from Maine. I know you've had a lot of their stuff. I think this might be the first beer I've ever had from them. Maine Beer Company out of Freeport, Maine. It's their Fall Coffee Stout. Clocks in at 5.6% ABV. They say drink it within 90 days of stamped on date. Well, this was bottled on September 14th, so just a couple weeks old. I already poured it up, and that's what she looks like. Nice, very dark brown, almost black appearance with a nice head. It poured with about a 2-finger head, but it's died down a little bit, but it does have nice head retention and glass lacing. We do aromas and tastes on the next go around, right?
Correct.
So, there you go. Looking
Right.
forward to it.
Cheers. Cheers to Eclipse and Thrash showing up as well. Miscellaneous.
All right, so we've got a product here from Canada, Chambly, I guess Quebec, Canada. This is Unionbrow, their Trois Pistols, 9%, Belgian-style dark ale. Never had anything from this company. I've seen it a million times. Never had anything. Got a nice cannon smoke. Said it's best by 11/6/2023. So can age. Yeah, I say that'll fit the bill.
Yeah.
That looks delicious.
Yeah. So about 2-finger off-white color head. Pretty tight knit and frothy. Appearance is dark brown. From what I'm seeing, it looks a little bit murky, but it is very, very effervescent. The bottom. So, yeah. We'll see.
Very nice.
Cheers.
Yes.
9%.
9%. I've had that one like eons ago.
Hey, it's itching my head. How you doing?
Hey, Beer Man.
All right. So, hey, thanks, Bumpy, as always. All right. Machine House Brewery gave me this beer. No, I'm just kidding. I bought this from the bottle shop. But it's a 8th anniversary beer. It's called Emlin's Oyster Stout. Easy drinking stout brewed with Hama oyster shells. 4.9%. Very sessionable indeed. Let's open it.
Bumpy, mute. Yeah, thank you.
Smoke up there. Nice pouring of dark brown. Nice chocolate Tootsie Brown. No head whatsoever. For a 4.9, what's going on here? I don't understand. It's building it. It's cascading. Very nice. Nice tan, kind of very khaki head. Very not a nice head. Not a nice head. Very you would sink through if you tried to walk over that. I mean, it's dark chocolate Tootsie Roll brown. Smells not of oysters, like a stout. More like wanting like Englishy kind of thing going on. I don't know. Definitely. yeah, kind of interested in this. So, cheers.
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 Thanks, beer man.
Yeah.
We got Alex,
Right here. All right.
Leaning Tower of Alex.
We got the Norwal Stout. I'm off to try to find the barrel age one. I had this for my Food Friday, I believe I had it with. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. So, yeah, this past Friday, I pick up that lid because I don't want lids all over my room anymore. All right. Let's pour this up, shall we? Yeah, because I don't think I came here I don't think I was on here last week. Normally I'm here every week. All right. So, nice frothy head. It is jet black. We'll get into the smell and the taste next time around.
I thought you were
All
doing the highball drifter, Alex. You were holding up a bottle of that earlier. You just showing off?
Oh yeah, because I think I've already did that with you guys.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
I think I'll have to go back to the last Bumpy Road thing to see. That's what I'm having. So I was showing it off to Andrew because I think Legendary Andrew has one. I
Okay.
believe,
All right.
and I wanted to do an examination with him. I think that's what you said, Andrew. I don't remember, but okay. That's what we got here. Next time around, and I will give you a taste and smell. Cheers.
All right. Cheers, Alex. Okay. So I had to purchase my beer before Alex got a hold of it because then there'd just be none left. From Founders, we got the KBS Cinnamon Vanilla Cacao.
Oh, me.
12% ABV. This was bottled August 12th of this year. It says an imperial stout with coffee, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and cacao nibs, aged in oak bourbon barrels. I've yet to have this. I did give a bottle to my wife, and she said, So we'll see. Up, down, up, down. I got to make up my mind where I'm going to put things.
That's okay, Legendary Bumpy.
Yeah. So tons of notes coming off from afar already, so keep that there for now. It's got an okay head. It's looks like it's going to break down. It's a little bit rocky, but smaller bubbles kind of built into a khaki caramel type coloration. The beer itself has a nice red hue coming through at the bottom. So pretty deep brownish to black colored beer itself for the body. All right. And let's test it. Let's see if there's, oh yeah, that lacing just fades and then there's alcohol legs that just glide right down. So
What's ABV?
Right. 12%.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go back to this screen here. We'll shuffle people around so they know which way they're going.
I was on the bottom. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So follow my mouse. So you guys can't see it. We go in this order, starting with John.
All right. So the fall coffee stout from Maine Beer Company looks good. The aroma, a lot of roasted malt character right up front, some dark toasted bread notes, a little bit of caramel. Then you get a little bit of the coffee. It's not too overbearing, too powerful with the coffee aromas, which is really nice. It's very well balanced. You're getting the malt character first and then a little bit of the coffee. A lot of times, I know I probably sound like a broken record, but the coffee stouts, or a lot of coffee stouts, they overdo it with the coffee, and then it's just like drinking coffee. It's not really like drinking a beer. This one smells nicely balanced. Of course, no alcohol at 5.6%. Smells like a winner, so let's get into it. Cheers.
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 Yeah, very nice. First thing you get is the roasted malt character, some nice dark toasted bread notes. then that kind of leads into a little bit of a caramel sweetness. The body is relatively light with this at 5.6%. Then on the finish, you get a little bit of astringency, a little bit of bitterness from that coffee, but it's not overpowering by any stretch of the imagination. It's very well balanced. Just a touch of that coffee. So really enjoyable. Carbonation is on the high end of light, getting up there towards medium. It's got kind of a creamy mouthfeel, even though they don't add any lactose or anything like that to it. It's just very smooth and velvety all the way through. Very enjoyable beer. I would definitely recommend this, especially if you're not really into the really heavy coffee stouts. This would be a good one to go for because it still has a lot of roasted malt character, and that coffee is just a little bit on the back end. Very subtle, very well balanced, just the right amount of bitter, just the right amount of sweet, just the right amount of bready. So I'll keep sipping on it. Think of a rating. As you can see, you got a lot of nice glass lacing there. Just a great beer. So cheers. Thanks for having me, BuMpY.
Cheers. Thanks for being here, John.
You betcha.
Sweet.
All right, legendary Andrew.
All right, yeah. So the Unionbrow, yeah, good for the nose. Head's held up pretty good. Still nice and frothy looking. Definitely on the nose. As soon as I cracked this did have a bit of a barnyardy yeastiness to it. It's kind of dissipated, but it's still there. Definitely picking up on clove. Very, very light nose of clove. I guess if there's banana, it's the very faintest banana smell you could get. Let's have a nice roasty malt to it. Yeah. As soon as I opened this, man, it came off a little different. It kind of hit me in the nose more like a Saison. Almost there's like a slight vinegar-esque type of nose to it. 9%. Not really picking up alcohol. There's this like tiny little sharp note in there towards the finish. Maybe slight caramel. Be bready. It's definitely yeasty for sure. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 All right, so it's got a medium body. Carbonation's pretty good on this. I'd say medium to high. It's still can still see it popping up at the top. I could see that effervescence just billowing from the bottom. It's got volcanoes going off down there. Very light on the flavor. Definitely pick up clove. Very mild banana. There is like a toasted wheat bread. I'd say not well done, but more than medium toasted. It's a metallic-y kind of thing. I don't know if it's metallic. It could be minerally. It could be the water profile that they use for this. I will say this. The flavors in this are not as pronounced as some Belgian dark ales that I've had. A little bit toned down for 9%. It's brewed with spices. Like I said, the clove is minimal. Banana's minimal. It's not boozy at all. It actually, for being 9%, it kind of drinks a little, I don't want to say watery, but like a much lower ABV beer than it is. It's not bad. It's not great, but
What's the age on it again?
it doesn't say. It just says it's best by 11/6/2023. So it's got some shelf life. A whole lot of it still. I don't know. This seems a little bland. Not getting that real big, robust, like banana kick, and the clove isn't super out there smacking you in the palate. Not bad. But like I said, just not great. I've definitely had better Belgian style dark ales than this, but yeah, Canada's got to try too.
True that.
So
And cheers,
Yeah.
Marriage.
it's not bad. I definitely think it's be more of like one you'd bring a novice in to try something that's not too overpowering, something you could wade them into this style. I think personally, that's just me. So yeah, that's it. Try to keep it concise, and I'm gonna stop rambling on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, come on, Andrew. You can ramble on all you want, my friend. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, cool. So let's get into the smell of this. I kind of screwed this up. I should have read this. I didn't realize this is how you're supposed to pour this particular one. But in order, they say, in order to leave behind a live yeast at the base, it's because it's a bottle conditioned beer. Store upright and then carefully pour into a 20-ounce glass in a smooth motion. So I'm gonna shake this a little bit, or and then we'll just do a straight pour. Yeah, it's definitely got this yeasty thing. That's probably why. See, look at now I'm getting a nice little head.
Mm.
It's like a Guinness kind of. It's nice. Yeah, it kind of cascades up. That's really nice. Now I don't get any seafood or anything like that. It's said to have been boiled with the whole oyster, not just the shell. Damn, things are itchy. And I don't get any sea. I get like a saltiness, maybe like a sea saltiness, but I get more than anything. And if this is an English stout, by the way, I just did a little research. And it does have more of a subtle malty, dark roasted, biscuity kind of thing going on. Very nice. It just smells soft, and the head is silky. I mean, if I could show you, you can kind of see it, but it's very silky, and it's khaki for sure. Got a little rocky on the top there. Yeah, we already went over the look though. Very nice, opaque, dark Tootsie Roll brown beer. So let's get into this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, beer man.
Cheers.
And it actually tastes like Guinness in a way. It's got that light mouthfeel, light bitter mouthfeel. It's very bitter in the back, actually. Very bitter. Wow. Kind of like almost acrid in a way. It's got that ashy kind of feel to it in the back. I don't get like an extra calcium punch or anything like that from like the shells. Nothing in the water. I'm thinking like it would give me like a dry effect, but it's really loose and wet. It's got a nice mouthfeel there. The body, it's more of a it's perfect for the background,
tonight.
right? And I'm right above a butt crack,
Juicy and wet.
Very nice. So it's putting on some good lacing. No, very just like I said, biscuity, like very big biscuit toast or something like a toasted biscuit. It's not too salty. It's kind of, I guess it's dry. It's just kind of dry feeling. It kind of dissipates right away, the flavors. There's a little bit of espresso bean in there, a little bit of coffee kind of thing going on, like a dark roast. But I don't get any oyster or anything like that. Just a nice, soft, subtle, drinkable English stout. 4.9%. I'm actually pleased with it. It's got a nice bitter to it. I want to drink it a little hotter too because it should have been about 50, 55. It's probably reaching 50 right now. So, yeah, not bad, not bad. Cheers. Got my thoughts. Right on.
All right. Nice.
All right. Well, I didn't taste this yet. I've already tasted the other night, but I'm drinking the Norwal. It's a whale. I finally got the name right. So that's what I'm having from Sierra Nevada. I'm actually going to try to find Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. I've never had any of the Bigfoot series. Well, I say series, but reality, it's just different years. But I'm hoping one day I'll try that because I heard it's a delicious barley one. So hoping to find that out. So until then, though, and there was a nice looks like a nice lacing even without drinking it. It had a nice head on it, but obviously it's now dialed down, really dialed down, just into like a milky, slick kind of way. And now it's nice and dark, like I said. Let's see what this smells like. What I smell here is like a raisin or a at first it smelled smoky too. Kind of smelled smoky a little bit. I forgot to say that the last time. Well, at least it did. Now it don't. I don't know. Strange things do happen. All right, so let's see what this tastes like, and cheers. Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Here's Alex.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Good beer, very smooth. I do have that taste that roastiness in it. Very delicious. It has that little bit of a burn. Let me see what the ABV is. I don't even know what the ABV is at. I think, nope, that's not it. I sworn I saw the ABV here last time. I don't remember now. Darn. If I find it, I will show it. It's very good so far. Very creamy on the mouthfeel. You guys had this before. This is the original. I'm actually hoping me and the legendary Andrew here could do a examination. Maybe not on. Maybe this too. Maybe if I get it again, or the second one, which is the barrel age. I would like to try that. I think I've had it, but I don't remember. So
It's 10.2%, Alex.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, John. Yeah, I sworn I saw it on there, and I don't see it now. I don't know why. So,
Because you're buzzed.
well, I drink a couple beers, but I've eaten. I've eaten cheese. I'll tell you all about that maybe on my shout-outs.
Pumpkin beers are gone.
Very has that little bit of bitterness too. Forgot to tell you that. A little bit of creaminess, a little bit of like a smokiness, roastiness kind of beer. At least in my opinion. I mean, it's not a smoky beer. It felt, or at least smelled or tasted like it a little bit. Not the way you would drink a smoky beer like we did months ago. Because this is not labeled as a smoky beer, as far as I know. Great burn on the chest. Just like the legendary Johnny Boy says, 10%, 10%, so it is right up there. Right up there. If you drink 2 of these or 3, probably be on your butt. So far, this beer's good. I don't know if I'll give it a 90, but it's very tasty. The good news is, I think I have 2 more in here. I can age them. And to see what it tastes like, I'll have to take a look, see if I have 2 more of them. But, now, I also taste a little bit of leather, too, a little bit. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's still tasty, but very dry on the mouth. Yeah. Great flavor. I think a couple of days of this being in the fridge, I think it's gotten better. Is it going to be 100? No. To Jeremy Vincent, even though I didn't see him here. But it's good enough. It's going to be a good beer. I know you guys can get it, so that's what matters. I'm going to stop rambling on, and I'll give out the rating next time around.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Appreciate it.
You just give JV a cheers anyways, because he might show up at some point.
All right.
So, the beer I got from Founders is another one of their great Latest releases of the KBS with the cinnamon, vanilla, and cacao nibs. It's vanilla extract. They do state that, but and also bourbon barrel aged. The aromas, first thing I notice is it does have a big bourbon type note to it. Get a bit deeper in there, start getting some chocolate notes. It has the smell of, what are those chocolate covered marshmallow treats?
I don't know. Legendary.
It's got that kind of sweet, kind of weird chocolate smell, almost like the
Like those graham cracker things.
yeah, almost like a moon pie type thing or something like that, where it's got that kind of fluffy and kind of odd chocolate to it. I'm also picking up. I didn't get the cinnamon before. I've been smelling on this thing, and I just got the cinnamon in it. It's
Legendary
been
BuMpY.
warming up a little bit more.
Did you
Had it
say?
out probably about an
Did
hour
you
at
say?
this point.
Sorry, BuMpY.
Say
Did
what
you
now?
say vanilla and cinnamon or cinnamon and vanilla? Because if it's vanilla and cinnamon,
It's like chocolate, but it's like got that fluff type marshmallow chocolate smell. So that could be the vanilla extract.
oh,
Kind of, because a lot of times if you're going to smell anything that's marshmallow like, it's because of some type of vanilla additive to make it have more flavors and aromas. But yeah, I'm picking up the cinnamon's coming through big time now. Once I hit that cinnamon, there's lots of cinnamon. But this smells like Easter to me right now.
Smells like Easter. It's Easter and
It's like a Cadbury egg and everything else.
it's Easter in September.
Yeah, no, it's got a great nose on it. A little bit of a coffee to it. It's not too potent though on the coffee, which I'm liking. All right, well, let me get into this. Cheers.
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 Yes.
Sounds pretty good.
I can't wait to try
We'll
it.
get the final
Cheers.
verdict here in a second.
Easter.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'd say kind of a medium body, but with a full mouthfeel. Like not mouthfeel, full like flavor feel. Flavor. Full of flavors. There we go in the mouth. Got it out. Starts off with that a little bit of a cinnamon right up front, mixing in with that kind of bourbon character going on. The chocolate isn't as sweet on the palate as it is in the aroma. It's a bit of a milder dark chocolate, kind of mixing in with a little bit of a coffee bean. You belch. It's like a cinnamon bun glazed in chocolate.
That sounds good. I want some of that.
Mouthfeel is a little bit on the softer side. It's got a kind of a soft palate to it. There's a bit of bitterness on the back end. Kind of pick up a bit more of that kind of bourbon character. I get a little bit of a burn in the back of the throat from it. Yeah, it's got kind of a moderate bitterness to this one. It does linger on, and that alcohol note does linger on as well. Once you start to really notice it, it's there. Also, like a slight touch of a dark fruit, kind of like I would go with more of a date like flavor. Dates can be kind of like golden in color, right? But it's kind of got that. It's got that something more than raisin type thing going for it, and a little bit more maybe prune. Maybe that's more what I'm thinking of, prune. It's more rich and caramelized than plum, but it's got a different note than raisin. So we'll go with prune, slightly on the kind of mid drift of the palate as well. It's chock full of flavor. It is drying on the palate too, and it's a good sipper. I'm enjoying it, and I'll have a score, I think, readily available right after we run the gauntlet on everybody else.
True
Starting
that.
with Nelly. Cheers. I saw that Miss Caitlin popped in here.
She did.
Cheers.
So yeah, I did a little, switch the beer around a little bit. Nice head regeneration there. And for those of you joining late, I'm drinking this Maine Beer Company Fall Coffee Stout. This beer was actually given to me by Kate, so thank you, Kate. Appreciate it. So yeah, just the right amount of everything. Like I said before, a little bit of coffee, but not too much. Nice roasted malt character. You're getting those roasty, toasty, bready notes. A little bit of the caramel sweetness in the middle of the sip. A little bit of astringency and bitterness on the back end to round it out. None of the alcohol's coming through at 5.6%. Relatively sessionable for the style. Nice, velvety, smooth, easy drinking. I would highly recommend it. If you can get these beers in your area, go for it. It's nice too that this is super fresh, 2 weeks old. I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. It's a solid A beer. It'd be a good introductory stout. Like I said before, there's nothing offensive about it. It's very mellow, easy drinking. The coffee's not very powerful. So just a wonderful beer. Check it out if you can find it. So 95 for the beer, 100 for Kate. And that's all I got.
Johnny boy, what's the rating? What's the ABV on that beer?
5.6%.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm collecting myself. All right. Sweet. All right. So for the Unibrow, the Trois Pistols, whatever that is. I will say that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Trois
Yeah, you're
Pistols
good. I don't
is French, and un de trois, so it actually means three pistols in French.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Oh,
Free
okay. I
game.
didn't know if I'm sorry.
I don't speak French.
Well, I don't either.
I got the gist of it. I don't speak Spanish either, but I could figure that out.
All right.
Anyways, it's definitely, as it's warmed up, it's got a little bit more spice kick to it. It's not. It is. It's got the bananas coming out a little bit more. Definitely clove. There's something else in there. It's definitely a lot more bready as well. Bready, not bready. I'm still getting that. It's that Belgian yeast or whatever they put in. It's funky. It's like barnyardy medical equipment type of thing, like that Band-Aid barnyard. But it's not overwhelming, you know what I mean? It's there. It's noticeable, but it's not over the top. It's not bad. I'd say, like I said, I've definitely had better Belgian style dark ales than this, but I feel comfortable sticking this at an 85. It's not bad. It's not great. So I don't know. I was just I was I guess expecting a little bit more. I don't know. Not that I'm, I guess, let down, but definitely better beers out there. This isn't bad, like I said. It's more, in my opinion, I think this is kind of more like an introductory beer. If you were going to bring somebody in and they're really not into craft beer, this might be a little more along the lines of that. But not bad, you know. I'll kick it up. I'll give it an 87. I feel bad giving it an 85. It's better than an 85. It's an 87. I don't think it's an A though. Definitely B+ beer. Yeah. So not bad. Definitely. I'm gonna try some more products out from this company. Give them a fair shake. So. Yep.
The La Fin du Monde, which stands for the end of the world, was rated the #1 beer in the world back in like 2016. It's a Belgian
great beer.
Triple.
I think that was there.
All those bottles have twist offs too, I think.
Are they twist offs?
I have no idea. I didn't even try and twist it.
It is from Canada, so your chances are.
Oh no, I just no in the 12 pack that or a few of them. I got a few of them from a friend of mine and they were all twist offs. So I was kind of surprised, and it was good beer. It's not bad.
Yeah. We used to get their mixed 12 pack, and it would come with 3 different beers from them.
Yeah,
was-
we got
was
that too.
years ago.
That's what really good variety pack if you can find it.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's my thoughts. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, man. So not a whole lot on the nose, man. Just really kind of dull. Didn't really bring out a lot of things, actually. I didn't get a whole lot. I was trying to go back and forth between the bottle and this. I got a little more after I shook the bottle, though, so that was kind of cool. Read your labels. Sometimes they instruct you, but the carbonation is low, medium, creamy, as Alex said. Thank you for that, man. Sure on the mouthfeel for
You're
sure.
welcome.
I didn't get any fruity or anything like that. Just real dry, toasted biscuits, roasted malts, kind of a slight coffee, maybe a little baker's chocolate in there. But a very dry mouthfeel, but also wet and kind of thirst quenching at the same time, if that makes any sense. I guess the dryness kind of hit the back with that bitterness. The bitter just kind of like took everything away, and it was almost like eating hot sauce. Like it was so bitter. I was like, wow, dude, that's really bitter. But with like this chalky kind of thing. Maybe that's the oyster shells. I don't know. Adding a little bit of calcification to the beer. But light, dry, drinkable with the subtle toasted biscuit, like I said. Just a drinkable English stout, very good, not bad. 89 out of 100 before the twirl. And after I read the label, a 91 out of 100 after the twirl. The yeast at the bottom sediment just kind of burst it up and put some nice stuff in the glass. So a very good beer. 91's a good A minus. So not bad at all. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I'm gonna give this beer. I'm gonna give this beer a 92. Good beer. Good beer. Because you can age this beer and it's probably more delicious. It might even be 100 next time around. What I mean by that is after it's aged, if it makes it that way. But it is a good beer.
You have to try the barrel aged version of that, Alex. They have a barrel aged normal.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had that one. I don't because I think you would have remembered, Johnny Boy, if I did or not. And so I'm gonna have to say I'll get that. Maybe we'll do an examination, Johnny Boy, and whoever else can get it. Once I get the barrel age, and we'll get the original too, and we'll see what we can.
If I can find it, yeah.
Oh, on another note, before my other shout outs and stuff, did you guys get these? Because I want to do examination. I know legendary BuMpY might be able to get them, but
you better drink those things, Alex.
well, no, well, no, I just got these
Well,
yesterday.
they're empty. They're empty cans.
I have a couple in here. I just got them yesterday. This beer here, I just got yesterday. It's another pack of that orange beer that I like. So if you guys can get this, and I know you guys can because I've seen you guys drink it, I would like to do an examination on it. Hoping anyway. If not, on your channel or whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's because I went and got it and shipped it out to all these folks that have had it.
Yeah, I don't get that down here.
I'll get to try it next time I go up to Massachusetts.
Okay, well then I can.
The heady, the one anyway, the heady topper, because that's a very famous IPA. So.
I mean, they're both good. I truly believe that they have their both tastiness, both unique beer. They're both New England IPAs in their own way. I don't think they're both New England IPAs, but they taste similar to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. I'll have to try it again. But they've been good so far. I've been wanting to try these. This is my second time trying them, and they've been good ever since. I just need to try the original New England IPA, which is the Sip of Sunshine, Little Sipping, and then there was something else. I don't remember. There's another one.
Okay.
But yeah, But my shout outs will be we're doing pepperoni bread next Friday and beer, whatever beer you want to bring. That's that. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't need to shout out Johnny Boy because Johnny Boy's here. So.
Oh, you can scream, Johnny boy. Go for it.
Okay, you're a fun. Appreciate you, Bumpy. I love you. Cheers.
Oh, Johnny boy.
God, don't do that.
Never mind.
All right.
Appreciate you, Bumpy.
All right. KBS, pretty good. It runs the gauntlet with the different flavors. Liking that. I like that the coffee that comes through isn't like drinking black coffee, like their Velvet Rush or whatever the hell it's called.
Velvet Crush.
Velvet.
Is it Rush?
No, you're talking about big. Are you talking about Big Lushers?
No. The new one that just came out. You probably haven't had it yet. I think it's Velvet Rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
Velvet Rush. Because allegedly Bumpy has one of the new ones, and that's the one he's drinking now.
No, he's got both of them.
I got
nice
another bottle of them too.
Okay.
Saving it for the wife because I don't want to drink it.
Velvet
Rush.
Yeah, it's good. I don't like that they use artificial vanilla or vanilla extract. I'd much rather that they just resource some damn beans, pay the extra money, it might make the price go up a bit more.
True that, allegedly, Bumpy.
I like the real thing. But I don't think that really makes a huge difference in the flavor of this one, since to me the vanilla was just enhancing any chocolate type notes. As far as a lot of the KBS variants, I think this one might be one of my favorites.
Okay.
Is it as memorable to me? Like right now, I just had it for the first time. Was it like when I first drank, KBS when it was a big thing? It was like, oh, you can't find it, and people were paying $8 per bottle, and it was nuts. No, I don't think it's as good as the original KBS because it just doesn't have that wowing factor like that did. But I mean, that was years ago too. But I'm gonna still factor it in. I'm gonna give this a 97 out of 100.
Okay.
So still an excellent brew. I highly recommend it. I think was it Commerce? Somebody was in the chat asking if I got coconut. I did not pick up on any coconut like notes in this at all. And to me, the cinnamon was kind of like up front. When I first took a sip, that was the first thing that hit me was the cinnamon. The cinnamon was hard to find for me in the nose, but once I did find it, it was like wasn't forgiving. It was like, hey, cinnamon.
It's not gritty.
Come on. All right.
It's not like gritty or like powdery mouthfeel with that.
It's drying. I don't think it's gritty. I don't think it's gritty at all. But yeah, my tongue definitely is like a scratching post right now.
The cinnamon, man, sometimes they go too
maybe.
hard.
Yeah.
Maybe that added to the burn. Like I said, there is an alcoholic burn right here in the throat. So maybe that's the cinnamon too, adding to that. I don't know. But yeah, damn good beer. So I guess a lot of you guys didn't shout anything out. Alex did a shout out. If you guys want to go ahead and shout. Let it all out.
Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern. Should be back on my channel this weekend. I say, why don't we go ahead, Bumpy, and put the day, go ahead and schedule the beer buddies. You want to do Tuesday after beer and cheese?
Shut up.
All right. So first episode of Beer Buddies coming up this week, Tuesday, right after beer and cheese. So y'all look out for that. It should be a lot of fun. Bumpy's going to be my first guest, and then I'll try to do like maybe a show a month after that. I'll have a different guest.
I'm the second one, John.
Every time I do it, yeah, I'll have a different guest. Yes, Alex, you're on the list for sure. All of you guys are. Anyway, that's all I got. Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. Thanks for being here.
I'll be on there.
My beer buddy.
I honestly think the Johnny Boy's new series Beer Buddies is gonna take off like Stout Sunday. I just have that feeling.
We'll see.
But we'll see what
I don't
happens.
know.
Yeah. So does that mean that other people are going to run it for him all the time?
I don't know.
Should
That's a Georgia beer. No, that's a John and Ellie exclusive. That will not be taken over.
I mean, I might if Johnny Boy needs it. Otherwise, I won't do it. Appreciate you. Cheers.
All right.
Johnny Boy, I heard you.
Shout outs. Not too much. I don't think this Wednesday is going to be past the 1st. So, yeah, not this week. I don't really have anything. Just keep your eyes peeled for some more miscellaneous brew reviews. I will tell you this: next week on After Dark Beers, I'm going to bring a banger, certified winner. I've had a couple bad beers here the past couple weeks. Well, I wouldn't say bad. Well, this one wasn't bad. I think the one I had last week was trash. But what are you going to do? So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I think that's it.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Well, Tuesday is going to be 8 o'clock Eastern, beer and cheese.
What
It's
kind of
going
beer
to
and
be
cheese?
Colby Jack. I had to go into the cheap section to get the Colby Jack for some damn reason. They didn't have anything in
They
the
don't make high end
executive aisle. Yeah. So and
Colby
it's
Jack's
still
poor man's cheese.
it is, and I'm kind of glad I did it though in a way, so we can kind of see where you know what I mean. I don't know. Colby Jack. If anyone has that, bring it up with the beer of choice, preferably probably a lighter beer. I imagine maybe I don't know. Yeah, I would assume
It's a light flavored cheese, very mild.
yeah, so you can taste it. Maybe a light beer, a Pilsner or something, or American Lager. But Budweiser, bring it up. We're doing like shit cheese this time. Just bring it shit. Well, Budweiser's not that bad. All right. So anyway, Wednesday will be another. It will be the third one of 4 old beers. How old can you go? Got a couple in the fridge for the last 2 weeks here, so got a pretty old one to show. Be there at 6 o'clock Eastern, a little earlier, but we start our shows earlier on Wednesday because there's so much going on. Other than that, just look out for any videos that I put out spontaneously. So cheers, man. Thanks, BuMpY, man. It's always good being on here, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for being here, beer man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Alex, is there anything you wanted to add to any of your shout outs?
We're what is that called again? I already have other things planned, and now I can't freaking remember. The legendary BuMpY this is what I hate when I have a good memory, but I don't have a good memory. What do I have? I have other plans on other Fridays too, legendary BuMpY. I think it's I'm trying to figure what it is.
Yeah. Well, if you jump too far ahead, then people start getting confused. And
true that. So we'll get into that later then, legendary BuMpY. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any other shout outs.
What was I supposed to bring the cereal tonight? Oh no, tonight was the pepperoni bread.
Right, that's true. No, I don't have any other shout outs. I don't think anyway. No, I wish I did. But looking forward to the Johnny Boys Buddies beer buddy series. So stay tuned for that. I think it'll be great.
It's never going to live up to the hype. I've waited too long. Now it's just going to be a big letdown. I should have done it.
Well, that's why you owe me. Then,
whatever. You can tune in if you want. It's all right.
Don't worry about it, Johnny Boy. See, you probably thought Star Sunday was going to be let down, but you know what? You did it. You were golden, and look at that. And you've been doing Star Sunday for a couple years now, and we'll see how this goes. I think it'll be great.
Well, with you on as my second guess, it'll be great. First one might bomb, but
oh no! But see, BuMpY's our buddy. I think it will be fine.
Appreciate
you.
Yeah,
Alex, I'm sorry.
I'll be half in the bag and full of cheese. It's gonna
go ahead, beer man. Go ahead.
I was looking at it earlier, trying to figure out what you had planned, and I think you just mentioned it here, and I messed it again. It's eggs and with the BLT, right? Or am I completely off on that one?
No,
we're not doing it this Friday. We're doing the pepperoni, but that is one of them. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Pepperoni bread. I'll send you a recipe.
Still
It's
got a
pretty
good
easy to
beer
make.
for it, so we're good.
Yeah, you can make it. You can make it. You could
I guess I'll hook you.
you could buy it in the store. I don't care. But yeah, the BLTs is part of the list, but it's not that this coming up Friday. No.
Oh, that's fine. Cool. All right.
Pizza bread. Can I get that?
I had a black IPA.
I can find it, right? They keep it right next to the heady top.
Torch beer.
But yeah, and that's it. That's it for the shout outs, my friend. And whenever the legendary BuMpY is ready, I will sign us up. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Public service announcement to Burley. Yeah, you shouldn't, if you are Q-tipping yours, do not go in too far because you can actually puncture your eardrum doing that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. I actually thought I
Tip
did
them
that when I was a
lightly.
kid, and I was deaf for about 2 days in my left ear.
Ow.
don't penetrate too far. Nice swirl around and then gently pull back down.
To be honest with you shouldn't even use this fucking
Right
thing.
after a hot bath.
Yeah, they have like special oil stuff you can put in there and let that
Debra.
go in there and
I
then-
got some in the
The
cabinet.
wax, yeah.
But I Q-tip too. I just don't go in too deep.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
That's why they call it a Q-tip, not a Q-stick.
BuMpY, you're a
Hey.
trip.
Dog
Yeah.
tips.
Oh my god.
All right. My shout outs. We got Multi Monday tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think it actually is Eastern Standard Time. I always say Eastern Standard Time, but I guess it's only Eastern Standard Time in this part of the region during the fall and winter months. And then it's Eastern Daylight's Time or something during the spring and summer. So, but Eastern, we'll just say Eastern Time. That's just easy across the board, right?
Okay.
I mean, it is the fall now, right?
Yeah, it is.
It is
you're
official.
right
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern.
It is? It's fall?
Yep.
Yeah.
We passed the
Like the
21st.
fourth day.
Darn it.
Um,
Summer.
Yeah, we got what do we got? Imperial Pilsners. So
Couldn't
I
find
think
one.
what Miscellaneous said that he saw
I got
that it
one.
was 6.8%.
No, I got a different one.
Kind of
I didn't
starting.
like those.
Yeah.
I got
So-
mine's 11% now.
I'll
Got a
try
big
one more time
Well,
tomorrow.
that's really Imperial. But yeah, there's malt liquors and stuff out there that can qualify as well because malt liquors are for the most part some type of a lager. So if the can itself says that it's a Pilsner, it's a high enough ABV, I think that would qualify as an Imperial.
Then
So-
I will bring one of those then. I know where to get them.
Look for a 6.8% or more, Alex.
But I think Old English 800 or what's it called?
It has to be a Pilsner though.
Well, I don't know if it's a Pilsner. Legendary Johnny Boy.
They're not going to be hot. Colt 45.
I think Old
Old
English is an ale, isn't it?
They're not high enough alcohol anyway. They're only 6%.
Oh, me, John.
Yeah, and they discontinued the high gravity one, so good luck.
Well, they'll be back with that. If someone nags them about it, they'll be back.
Nope, it's dead like Keystone.
When
Ice.
Beer Man starts brewing, he'll brew it up.
Soon, man. Just got the siding up.
But
Well, I'll
yeah,
try
other than that, no real shout outs until next Sunday. Obviously, be here for another After Dark beers. I think these fine ladies are doing an outstanding job tonight. So they'll probably be back. Maybe John and Nelly will be back too.
Well, we'll see what the Johnny
Beer
Boy
Man.
doing. It's nice to see him here.
We'll see. I'll be here. Yeah, I want to thank my panel tonight. Thank you guys. John Nelly, Miscellaneous, Beerman, Alex Beermaster. Thank you all for being here, bringing some nice dark beers to share with everybody else in the chat and whoever else is watching. Some new faces popping up in the chat. Don's beer reviews. I'm watching some of his beer reviews that he does. I like the way that he does it. He's got the whole chart thing. So great job.
Yeah, he does do a
It
good
was
job.
done, yeah.
He does do a great job. We got our normals as well, Burley and Tommy. And, there's a few other ones I'm going to miss some Commerce. There you are. Yeah. JV every once in a while. Only when Alex is around, though, because he wants to hear 100. But
Not today.
cheers, everybody. Yeah, Mary and the Butch, can't forget them. They're always here as well. Dio Thrash. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Realm
Alex,
Stereo.
All
walk
right.
us out of here.
Wow. This is Alex, the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream, the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out.